All right, good evening, people. If you're tuning in tonight, we're televising the Darwin Bowls Club men's triples final tonight. Tonight is the opening night of the Darwin Bowls Club's carnival. Big crowd here tonight, and they've just completed the Mega Bowl and the driving competition, and proudly sponsored by the Cricket and Football Shop, and we thank them for their sponsorship for this event. Joining me right beside me is Alan Marr. Al, welcome, mate.
Hey, Motor, how are we?
Good. It's quite a few people here tonight.
Yeah, it's a pretty good turn-up, getting ready for the Darwin Bowls Carnival. It's an exciting time of the year for the club. Players up from all over the country this year. So, looking forward to the week.
Yeah, so tonight we've got Daniel Fekos, Julian Richards and Greg Wetzler playing against Ben Trainor, Ian Smith and Daniel Baker. Both teams went all the way through undefeated, and should shape up to be a pretty good game, I think. Yeah,
one of them was a bit lucky knocking us off in the semi, but we'll talk about that another time. But, it should be a very good game. We know how well both these skips go on this green. I think it'll be a very good final, and hopefully some good quality bowls.
So we're just commencing roll-up at the moment, and game will be due to start. Not sure if they're having one or two end roll-up, but once they're away, we'll let you know, and we'll have a few guests appear every now and then just to say g'day. Like Al mentioned, we've got quite a few people from interstate here this week for this carnival. Great for the local economy, great for the club, and straight after this week it's over at Nightcliff, and they've got a full week on the cards as well, and then followed by the Darwin Cup horse racing event. So a couple of big weeks ahead, great for the economy. Should be a lot of people around.
Yeah, it's a great time of the year to get up here. Obviously, this week I think our sponsors have come on board, and there's about $25,000 up for grabs across the week in fours, pairs and singles, and an open fours tournament on the Friday. We get travellers coming in from all over the place, people with their caravans, fly-ins. So it's brilliant. It's great to see this year as well. We've got some very high quality players up here. We've got some Victorian state reps and Queensland state reps and SA and Australian state reps. So we've certainly got the quality up here, and hopefully it keeps growing over the years with more sponsorship and more of those sort of high quality players getting a taste of the Darwin feel, because there's nowhere better to be at this time of the year with the weather, especially with what's happening down south, especially. Get involved and come on up. As Motor said, we're going to have a few guest speakers through the night, just to do a couple of ends. But at the moment, in a couple of secs, we'll just bring on Darren Tumer, who's the general manager for the CFS Cricket Footy Shop, who's the biggest sporting sailor up here in Darwin. They sponsor our club very well, and we're our major sponsor here over Friday night's opening night with the Mega Bowl and the driving competition. They've also done very well and set up a shop here for the week for all the bowlers to be able to get their gear between bowls and shirts and chalks and tapes and everything else that they've got here. So I just want to welcome Darren Tumer. Thanks for coming on for a couple of secs, mate.
Thanks, lads. Thanks for having me. It's a real honour to be down here tonight and be a part of the Bowls Club. So it's fantastic. What an event! What a night!
It's a bit of fun, like opening night of this carnival. Obviously, as we've just been talking about, there's 25 odd K up for grabs, which you guys have. Your company has been a major part of, obviously helping sponsor that. But yeah, we get a lot of people up here this time of the year, and everybody's just raring to go for the weekend with the bigger stuff to come. But we started with the obviously the fun stuff tonight, which you guys we're more than thankful as a club for you guys to come on and support us and put your money into the club. It's been brilliant, mate.
No, thanks, Al. Again, it's been fantastic to be here. Just look around, and what an amazing venue, like I've just mentioned before. But you look around and there's everyone's happy, everyone's smiling, everyone's social. It's just that's what that resonates with me with the sport. It's just a fantastic sort of opportunity to get down here and showcase our product, our custom uniform range, Helix Sports and CFS, and so if anyone that wants to come and see us or ring us up and talk about club uniforms and stuff like that, we will beat anyone on price, and we believe that our product is second to none. So again, thanks for having me.
No, thanks, Darren. The Darwin Bowls Club is very appreciative of your support, and events like what we're running this week without support and sponsorship, it makes it a bit difficult. But very thankful for your sponsorship, and the club very much appreciates it.
It's all about giving back, I suppose, and like I said, we're stoked to be here. So again, for the third time, thanks for the opportunity. Really appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, so as we said, Darren and CFS have got a shop set up here all week. So get down, get your bowls gear, get down and just have a game of bowls, even if you're not fully competitive. But if you need any sporting gear, club uniforms, any of that sort of stuff, get down to Cricket Footy Shop, catch up with Darren, and he'll certainly look after you. So thanks, Darren, for coming on.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Let's see, we've got Rod Duthie on board. G'day, Rod. Hope you're enjoying the lovely weather over in Bali.
We're just finishing up the roll-up here now. We've got a couple of... Oh, no, we started. We've gone straight in, mate, after a one-end roll-up, sorry. We were too busy with the sponsors, and all right, we're into the first end here. With the boys getting going, rolling back to the clubhouse for the first end.
Great bowl there. That's a shot.
Ian Smith has just set Daniel up with a shot. Julian Richards on the mat now with first of his bowls.
Doesn't look too bad here.
Yeah, Greg's liking that.
Bowl.
Very nice
Lovely
bowl, Julian Richards. Starting off the game with a resting toucher on the first end.
See a bit of weight coming out.
Julian now with his second bowl, holding one on the head for Greg's side. A little bit heavier with that one, but probably going to a good home.
I think Ian will be playing weight again.
Oh, he looked, he watched it all the way down too.
Halfway up the green.
Yeah. I don't see Smitty go into a trot very often, but it looked like he was about to take off on one. But
here comes Julian's last ball.
Skipper's crossing over with Greg holding one at the moment on the first end. As we said, big crowd here tonight. Everyone enjoying themselves. Get down to Darwin Bowls Club through the week. You'll see some great action. Fours starting tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, pairs Monday, Tuesday. Pairs finals Wednesday afternoon, night. Singles Thursday, Friday. Great beers, cold drinks, good food down here with the local feed. So yeah, do yourselves a favour and get down and have a look.
And if you haven't picked up this triples event, it's 3 bowls to the lead and the second, and 2 bowls for the skipper. So Greg Wetzler's rink at the moment holding 1.
Smitty's called him on a shot to try and take Julian's shot out. Obviously you can make a 3 on the head, but there is some danger at the back with a 3 down, which is what Daniel was just asking. He's not playing as quick as the boys asked him to. He's playing a bit of controlled shot here. Very close. Yeah, great effort there by Bakes.
Oh, he's fallen in.
Great bowl there by Bakes and actually fallen in for shot. Great bowl.
Greg has got the 2 back bowls. He's close.
Oh, great
brilliant
shot there by Greg.
Potentially 2.
And that's a touch. No, I thought it was a toucher in the ditch.
Oh,
yeah, it
might be,
is.
yes.
Yeah, toucher in the ditch. It's Julian's toucher, yes. And made 4. Great shot there by Greg to start
4
the game.
shots. Well done.
Great bowl. So this whole crew is in playing in the triples across the 2 teams. Are in great form up here at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are all current state champions up here. And Smitty's actually current over 60 state champion, I believe, as well.
Correct.
So yeah, we certainly should get some good bowls out of this 6 tonight. Played on this green a hell of a lot, played on this rink a fair bit, so they all know it, and yeah, so it should be a good game.
Just a big shout out to Vince Calabrese watching from Leppington in Sydney. G'day Vince, hope you're enjoying the coverage. Tonight is the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples Grand Final. Tonight is the actual opening night of the Darwin Bowls Club Carnival.
Can you ask Barry?
And yeah, we've just completed the Mega Bowl and driving competition for the opening night, and the club has decided to play the men's triples final, and just to showcase while we've got a big crowd here, got a bit of live music happening, so there's quite a few people here.
So as we spoke about, we're just going to get a few special guests going as well, just to do an end or two with us. I know a couple of them have been up here tonight, the guys we're hoping to get on. Have been up here before. Also a couple of new people to Darwin that are coming up for the big tournament for the first time, get their scope on their feelings about it all and why they headed up here. So we'll sort of get them in over the night.
Great bowl from Daniel.
Great lead bowl there from Daniel Fekos.
He's actually been in pretty good form, Daniel, this year. He's been playing his bowls really well.
Carried me to a state title, that's for sure.
Okay, you've got Ben Trainor's second bowl coming down.
Not too bad there from... He's gone just behind the head, so it's not too bad in the mix. Also must have to say hello to Evelyn for tuning in. I see Motor's not going to say hello, so I'll say hello to you, Evelyn. Hope you're well.
Hello, sweetheart. Daniel's third bowl.
See, we also have a mate of mine down or up over in Cairns, Red Dog. G'day, mate. Nice to see you. Shame you couldn't make it with the boys, mate. You probably would have been the better behaved one out of the three I got staying at my house this weekend. But hopefully you can get up here over the next year or two, mate, and catch up.
So what I thought is, especially on the team,
Okay, so currently Greg Wetzler's team's holding the one shot.
All right, so
Close here.
wasn't far away from Smitty. Greg's side holding one, Daniel, with his leg bowl. Julian coming down here, looking not a
Pretty
bad
good.
bowl here.
Oh, yes.
Good touch of kitty, but hasn't given it away, so still holding one shot. Greg Wetzler's team at the moment. And Smith on the mat, his last bowl. He was interested, but just a touch narrow there. Just before the crossover, we have Julian lining up for his last bowl. We're also now just been joined by Justin Cribben. Justin's from Queensland, from Townsville specifically, but Justin has played a lot of bowls in the under-25s Queensland rep sides. Certainly one of the better bowlers in Townsville.
Great bowl.
Great bowl, Julian. Has drawn his second shot for Greg's side. So, yeah, Justin's up for his first trip. He's obviously heard about the Darwin Bowls Carnival over the last few years. We finally managed to get him up with his brother and another mate of his, Jeff Ryder. I have the privilege of letting him stay at my place, which at the moment we'll call a privilege, but we'll wait and see. Smitty, very
second shot,
close there for a second shot. So, yeah, welcome, Just. How are we?
Thank you guys for having me. Thank you guys for having me. I'm pretty excited to be here. I've never been here with the house before.
There we go.
There we go.
We just had to teach him how to turn on a microphone, that was all. Now we're there. Now, go
thank
for it,
you
Just.
guys for having me. I'm pretty excited to be here in Darwin. I've been wanting to come here for a few years, and Big Al's invited me down, so I'm pretty excited to have a good weekend here and see a few good quality bowls tonight, which the boys seem like they're playing.
Yeah, they've certainly started off well, that's for sure. So I think it'll be a very decent game, this game of triples. But so obviously I know you fairly well, and so does Motor. But obviously we've bowled a bit together over the years, and we've come down to Townsville for a few tournaments. But obviously I've tried to talk you into coming to Darwin, but just in a couple of quick words, like, I mean, what was the main reason for making the time to come up this year?
Look, I always like to come and support. Like, I think you'll see me and Benny, we're pretty much down there at most sort of rural sort of events that we can get to. We love supporting bowls in places, that don't get the support they probably
Great
want
bowl.
and need. Oh, that's a great shot there.
Great shot.
But yeah, we just sort of love coming away to places we haven't been and seeing people we haven't met. Like, I think everyone sort of plays the sport of bowls because the people you meet and the places you get to go and that sort of stuff, that's why you play the game. That's why I play the game anyway.
That's it. I mean, as we've said earlier here, there's 25 odd K up for grabs over the week, which is obviously also a draw card for some players and some top players like yourself. But it's the camaraderie and the social side of it, and getting to meet people from all over Australia that I think keeps taking us to all these sort of tournaments, and it's great to have you guys up here for the first time. But it's we hope you enjoy it, and hopefully you can stick around just for a few ends with us and have a bit of commentary, mate, and we'll see how we go.
Look, I'm sure you're right there. I don't think it'll be our last time here. Like, we've only been here for, I think Benny's been here for a couple of days, but I've been here for about half a day.
Yeah, thanks for that. Delayed flight last night kept me up to about 2:30, 3 o'clock. But anyway, all good.
Big Al's looking after us.
2 shots there.
2 shots.
2 shots there to Greg. Great bowl there by Greg
6-0
Wetzler.
after 2.
So that's a nice little jump out of the blocks for Greg. 6-0 start.
It is. There's nothing wrong with a good start.
Yeah. So hopefully they can just build on that from there. But so your career, Justin, obviously got into bowls at a very young age. I know that. But if you want to just spend a minute or two and just give us a rundown of why you got into bowls, what you've been up to. Don't have to keep patting yourself on the back because we all know that you've done a lot. But give us a quick rundown, mate.
Nah, so I got into bowls because of me big brother. He's here this weekend, obviously. Well, this week as well. But yeah, he started playing at I think it was about 15, 16. One of his mates from school started playing, and the bowls club was sort of in between where he would walk home. So he used to go down there and have a roll a fair bit. And then once sort of Benny shot out of the blocks, he sort of hit me up to get into it, and at a very young age, I think I was about 8, I got into it, and I've loved it ever since. I never really looked back. I sort of had a good bunch of my brother's mates that we always played with, and they always made it very enjoyable to play. So I never really look back in any way.
It's pretty much the way we all get into it. I know Moda next to me. Moda, you got in by your dad.
Yeah, 15 when I started, and so I've only been playing for 10 years. So.
What? Jesus, you had me thinking then for a sec. I was about the same, 15, obviously, but obviously, Benny, across the time, you've had a bit of success, obviously. Queensland under-25 rep. Won a hell of a lot of titles down in Townsville area, district, that sort of stuff. But what's probably been the highlight or the pinnacle of what you've done, mate?
Look, it was probably under 25s. Like man of the series that I got, which I only ever played one under 25s, and the first one I got picked for, COVID cancelled it, so it was a bit of a. Yeah, it wasn't great for me, but yeah, I played the next year and I ended up getting player of the series, which is I thought was pretty great. That's probably my pinnacle of bowls, and as a thing, I've won definitely a lot of different. I made the top 8 of the state singles. The only year I've been there to play it as well, but.
Yeah, that's a hard thing. Obviously, the travel and that sort of stuff, especially from you from town.
Another good bowl here from
Another
Ben.
What a
great
shot.
bowl here from Benny. Benny's started this end very well, holding 2 there.
So the bowl season back home, Justin, in Townsville, still going, or?
Yeah, it's still going. We still got the club comp and that, and our champions will be within the next couple of weeks. So I think me and Benny are in pretty much all the final. We've already won the 4s, but yeah, the pairs we're in the final, and the singles. Me and Jeffrey, that's also here, is in the final. But yeah, that'll all be probably August, the second weekend in August. So we'll see how that goes. But all the district events are sort of finished for the year.
And your pennant's done. Townsville runs a thing called the Dung Cup, which I had the privilege of being in Townsville for a couple of years and seeing that tournament. Unfortunately, never got to play in it, but that was just won and run recently. We've had some of your Townsville counterparts up here over the last couple of years from Cutharinga, and obviously Brian Roper's just moved here as well from Townsville. So it's hopefully we can keep up that relationship between the two towns. And I know obviously we've been down there and supported a few of your local tournaments recently over the last few years, and it's great to see you guys up here doing the same. So.
Yeah, definitely. I did speak to a few of those Cutharinga boys that came down here.
Great ball.
Yeah, good shot there by Julian.
Great shot there by Julian. A couple of years ago, whenever they came, maybe last year, and they said they had an absolutely awesome time, which is awesome to hear. And I was really looking forward to coming here, and it hasn't disappointed me so far. So.
Well, just all that form that you were just talking about, just make sure you've still got something for the next couple of days at least during the fours, mate. I'll be relying on you especially. So
I'll be trying my hardest, mate. Benny is due to play.
Into bed early each night.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's going to happen at our place. But anyway, all right. So back to here, where are we got? We got Benny Trainor holding one shot at the moment.
In one.
Julian on the mat.
Julian on the mat. Had a nice bowl with his last bowl to get second shot. Obviously, after this is a third end, 6-0 we're sitting at. Just a couple of quick shout-outs. Ninja, g'day, mate. Ray Donnell.
Hey,
nice,
Ninja.
Nice to see you watching, mate. Yes, we certainly miss you at the carnival, mate. I look forward to catching back up with you when you get back up here next time. Christine, thank you for all the wishes for a great carnival. I think it's going to be a big one this year. We've got a lot of big name players from around different states, so it's great to see. So yeah, I think everyone's going to have,
it's not far
have a great
away
time.
here.
Yeah,
This is a good shot.
very good bowl here, Smitty.
Great shot.
Great ball.
He falls in. He's almost
Possibly
second
two.
shot. Greg's having a look at the head at the moment. Charles trying to get the skipper's attention with a couple of clicks, but nobody wants to let us know what's happening. But that's all right. They've got something better to concentrate on than us.
Okay, comes Greg on the mat.
Right, so
One,
we might,
possibly two down.
we might just ask Justin to hang around for the end of this end for us, and we thank him for his time and coming over and having a chat with us. And we certainly hope you enjoy your next week up here, mate.
Yeah.
With
thank
the
you,
bowls,
guys.
and I'll take you to the races next weekend, and I'm sure we'll have a bit of fun. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the Darwin hospitality and the Darwin lifestyle, mate.
I'm sure I will, mate. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Do you want to take us out with some commentary over the last couple of bowls, mate? Let's go.
Yeah, may as well. He, didn't look too far away here, actually.
Another counter here.
Very close.
Not far away at all.
Great bowl, Daniel Baker.
Great shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Daniel certainly loves this surface and this rink. I had the pleasure of playing in a tournament with him a couple of weeks ago, and that's probably a bad bowl for Daniel.
I did hear
he's in a bit of form at the moment, Daniel.
A couple of things here today about him on this green, and he said he's nearly unbeatable, was what I was told. So that does not surprise me at all. What I've just seen.
No, but I can tell you, Greg Wetzler has been putting some brilliant bowls down over the last sort of couple of months as well. So he's very much used to this surface as well, and he's not a hell of a lot away.
He had beautiful weight.
Unfortunately, he's
tight.
pretty good bowl, and he's still going to be a couple down on the head at the moment, unfortunately.
Quick shout out to Paul Harding, Pablo. G'day, mate. Hope you're doing well.
The boys are just discussing the head. What would you be playing here, Justin? Let's get some expert comments.
I mean, from what I've seen, there's no real danger in just drawing another one. You touch the jack, you touch the shot bowl there, you probably nearly make 5 away.
Yeah, it's a pretty safe shot for Daniel, I would have thought.
He's probably got 2 to it. He's definitely got 2, and I don't know about the third.
He's got the third and the fourth catches just behind the head. So.
Yeah, if he plays a just draw weight here and he just cracks an egg, he'd be laughing.
Certainly going to bridge back some of that 6-0 margin. boys are watching it.
You might
Was
be a
very
touch
interesting.
short.
But just not going to reach ahead, unfortunately. Yeah. 2 down. So 2 shots.
So the 2.
So that leaves us after 3 ends, 6-2 lead to Greg Wetzler, his team. We thank Justin Criven very much for his time. Thanks for coming along, mate. And as I said, enjoy the week, mate. And bowl well.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks for having me, guys. And I'm sure I will enjoy the week. And good luck to these guys in the final.
Thanks, mate.
Simon Grader Johnson, what sort of speed is the green running? Mate, this particular green probably looking around 16, 17. A bit different to our outside green. The outside green runs about 14, 15. Very, very wide and running very well.
Close, but yeah, it's pretty quality, isn't it? Yeah, you're still South Australian coaches? No. Yeah, that's right. Can you spend, so how long did you spend in South Australia? Cool. So just at the start of the 4th end, the triples final, Daniel's bowled a very nice bowl here, Daniel Fekos, to hold 1. So we've decided to get our second guest in for the night, Les Carter. Les Carter is, for anybody that doesn't know, is an ex-South Australian state coach for a 5-year period. Where he then went and spent 5 years in Hong Kong coaching the Hong Kong international side. So it comes with some very, very good credentials. But
won the Carnival singles
I
here
was just
last
about
year.
to say, Moda, yes. His coaching credentials might be pretty good, but his bowling credentials aren't bad either. And we can top that off, especially with last year's reigning Darwin Bowls Club Carnival singles champion. In what was a very good tournament for Les. So welcome, Les. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's an absolute pleasure to be back in Darwin again. This is the #1 tournament, the Winter Carnival. It's I've just spoke to a few people. I said if there's only one more tournament I could play before I die, it'd be this one. So this means a lot to me, and even tonight, being able to be here and watch magnificent final, just this is what it's all about. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, we all come that's brilliant to hear, and that's what we want to hear. That's what we're trying to get out. Obviously, as we've touched on a couple of times tonight, Les, I think we're close to the highest sponsorship this year, up close to 25 grand across a week. But we don't all just come here for that. I mean, you guys love to come here. I know you guys and the crew that you bring up each year. And it's just a great carnival to come to. And obviously with tonight's Friday night mega bowl, mega draw, which is a bit of fun, and top it off with what has been so far and will be a very high quality triples final. It's we're trying to showcase Darwin Bowls at its best, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's really good, and I've had the pleasure to play with the guys in Alice Springs. 3 weeks ago, they had one of their first pairs tournaments in the new club at the golf club. It was magnificent.
Great bowl.
That was an awesome bowl, that one. And then I hear Catherine now's got the new green.
Grant got announced today, yes.
Grant's got announced. So when you look at NT's on the way up. Like, it's just growth. So I wouldn't be surprised if NT's bucking the trend from a bowls participation rate from most other states. Everyone else seems to be in decline, but all I can see here in NT is growth.
Yeah, it's that was a massive announcement today for us in the Bowls Club community. As Les said, Catherine put a brand new green down, which only opened up 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
With a big tournament. Alice Springs obviously has got a green that's not all that old and hosted probably their biggest tournament since its opening. How'd you go in that, Les, by the way?
We went pretty well at this. We lost one game by one, so we won all of our section games, and then got done by the local boys. Old Pablo and Jackson nutted us by one shot in the semi, and it was all over. But we loved it.
Great weekend.
Yeah, so I played with Ninja. So Raider Neltons played for NT for a bit, and he was probably quite important with the transition to the golf club.
Yes, very much so. Ray and Pablo, both boys that you mentioned, I'm pretty sure are probably two of the bigger guys down there now. We've obviously Pat Coburn and Joshy Van Haren, and I know Alex Brennan, who's now up in Darwin, who's also done a lot of work down there. But we have been speaking to the Ninja and Pablo tonight on the stream. So but I did hear it was a very good tournament, so that was great. And as I was just alluding to, the NT government's just announced today $1 million grant to our Catherine Bowls Club for a all-weather roof cover. So we're the NT is going to end up with 2 greens undercover, which is absolutely fantastic.
Well, that sounds really good. So it looks like all the SA boys now, when we bring them up, have got 3 tournaments on the way up. Alice, Catherine, Darwin. So it's probably going to be a 5-week trip.
And what better time of the year weather-wise, compared to what Adelaide is at the moment to here. You guys must be loving this weather.
What's interesting there that after the Leeds first 2 sensational bowls, that the second opposition bowl there has remained unmoved.
Yes. Yeah, Greg's obviously gone for a bit of cover, expecting Daniel to have a weighted shot, which he has. Unfortunately, just got his own.
Holding 2 with his last bowl.
Greg holding 2, so pretty safe draw here for him. This is the end of our 4th end. Greg is looking pretty good.
He's close.
He's will swoop late. Yep. I just don't think he's got the weight to get him to count.
2.
No, pick up 2. That pushes them out to a 8-2 lead after 4 ends. So who have you come up with here this year, Les? I've seen a few new faces amongst your crowd, but also some old boys.
So a very different team. So I'm the only McLaren Vale boy up here this year. The others are having a little hiatus. We reckon we'll get them all up next year. But I brought my ex-boss, so the previous Vice President of International Hong Kong. So he's come up with his wife. So we've got some true internationals, both at Nightcliff. So she's playing at Nightcliff, and Walter's playing here with me in the 4s and the pairs. And I thought I'd go for the big guns, so I've gone for the big boys in case any fights break out. So I've got Alex Brennan playing with me, and Pat Coburn from Alice in the 4s, and Walter and I play the pairs, and Shirley's going to play with Naomi, and I think they've got quite an eclectic rink for their 4s. I think they've got another international in New Guinea. And Western Australia, so I think they've got quite a good mixed bunch.
Oh, there you go. Yes, so we will like to shout out to our counterparts just down the road from here, Nightcliff Bowls Club. And part of, obviously, we've spoke about Darwin Bowls Club Carnival this week, obviously with the men's carnival being $25,000 worth of prize money. I can't give you the exact figures of Nightcliff, but while we're running the men's carnival here, Nightcliff Bowls Club run the women's carnival at Nightcliff, and then the 2 clubs do a swap over basically. And Nightcliff will host the men's carnival down at Nightcliff next week for the whole week, and the girls come over to Darwin. So it's not just a men's carnival up here in Darwin at this time of the year. It's for everybody. Plus there's some mixed tournaments along the way, mixed medleys, open pairs. So there's certainly plenty to do. For anybody interested in making the travel up to Darwin at this time of the year.
Daniel Fekos got 2 beautiful bowls there.
That's an absolute brilliant effort back to back from the previous end. I think I would say that you couldn't see 4 better bowls from a lead back to back there.
Daniel has been in some very good form. He's a current state triples champion. He's runners-up in the state 4, so Daniel's is a slightly underrated player up here. The people who know him well enough know what he can do, but he's been putting some very good bowls down at the moment.
I think his first Guernsey in the state for the state squad in the trials to make the side. So.
He's in the squad, and looking at the form just out here tonight, he's certainly he's in the mix. That's for sure.
I'm certainly taking great note because I think we're just about to work out who we're backing in the Calcutta. So this is really good for me. You wouldn't believe who I've gone in the syndicate with, though.
Oh, who?
Paulie and Wazza.
Oh, God. Neither of them have got any money. They're both retired, Les. They won't give you any money.
Oh, great.
They've showed me the cash early.
So, again, as part of Darwin Bowls Club Carnival, it's not just the bowls on the green. We also host a Darwin Bowls Club Carnival Singles Calcutta, which is run here on Sunday night, where we auction off all the players over for the Darwin Singles. 88 entries this year, with some high quality, and I'm going to touch on somebody that Les can probably give us insight into. Unfortunately, he's not up here until Sunday, so we won't get him on tonight, but our carnival singles are certainly led by someone like Nathan Black, who's obviously an Australian rep at the moment, has won multiple titles across every facet, across state and Australian Opens and everything at the moment. He just seems to be doing it all. The consensus say he does most of it without a smile, though, Les. Can you sort of lead into that for us? Because I was asked today to make sure I get Nathan a smile this week.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure how you get him to smile. He may grimace in accepting a winner's check. Nathan will find this track for the first 5 or 6 ends quite daunting. However, he's a player that will adapt quite well. He's played in Burnside in New Zealand. Burnside in New Zealand's really quick, really wide. So that factor of the green won't faze him too much. But I think he'll be he'll come good as I'd have him in my top 4, guaranteed in my top 4. But I wouldn't back him on his first 5 or 6 ends.
Well, there you go. So it'll be interesting when the draw comes out to see who gets him in that first 4 or 5 ends. But where are we sitting here at the moment?
Currently, Daniel Baker's team are holding 1 shot. Ian Smith's last bowl, he came in and drew the shot.
So, again, another nice quality head of bowls from the boys. On top of Nathan Black, obviously we just had Justin Cribben, who's been a Queensland Under-25s rep. We have Nathan Murray up here from Victoria this year for the first time, who's been a multiple Victorian state rep.
Can't discount the local guys.
No, I was just going to get to Daniel and Tristan. Obviously, probably our 2 local guns, Daniel Baker and Tristan Smallcombe, who have done anything and everything up here, and not just up here, across Australia at the same time. So it's a very high quality field that I've seen this year. I think it's probably the highest quality motor, I reckon, especially in the singles, but even across the 4s and the pairs, I reckon. It's probably as high a quality as I've seen in the last few years, especially, and that's obviously attributed to our great sponsors from CFS and Darwin Galvanising and Needs Real Estate and everybody else who's got on board this year to deliver the sponsorship, which none of us can be here winning any sort of prize money if we're lucky enough to get some without those great sponsors.
Yeah, I think our Calcutta will be a big one this year. I think with the quality of players that are here this year, I think the prize pool should be quite handsome.
Yeah, talking the quality of the field, it's having sort of come here for the last 8 years, it's really hard to pick who's going to win the finals of the singles. The singles is you make one little mistake early because it's knockout. There's no holds barred. Even picking the last four is really hard because you don't know who's going to draw who.
Yeah, well, that's it. We keep the draw as a closed draw until the Calcutta's finished. Only so we can get the prize money a bit high for everybody's sake. But and also the way our singles, obviously you play on this surface undercover that you're watching at the moment, and then you could be outside on the next game, and then you might have to come back inside, and that certainly takes some adapting to up here. And so yeah, it can find people out. So it's certainly not a race in one or four, as Les said. There's I've sort of worked through the Calcutta groups and the auction side of it, and yeah, I would say I'd almost stretch out to a dozen to 15 that I'd have as very good chances that could easily win the tournament without surprising, and then maybe another 5 or 6 after that I wouldn't be shocked, put it that way.
I think your smart money is with the local money.
Yes, yeah, it's always. I suppose they play a lot of bowls up here, so yeah. But yeah, otherwise, we'll finish this end. Where are we at, Motor? I can't see the head at the moment.
Daniel was holding one. He's fallen out.
Smitty's dragged his own out,
Just
so
one.
Smitty's grabbed shot there. So we're sitting after 5 ends. What's the score there, Motor?
8-3 to
Greg Wetzler.
Wetzler.
All right, Les, thank you very much for your time. Obviously, we love seeing you up here. You're a regular up here, which we all love. The fact you keep coming up and supporting us and keep coming back, bring different people back. As you said, bringing Hong Kong to our shores this year as well, and hopefully that word gets out across there as well. And this tournament just keeps growing and growing, and not just ours, but Nightcliffe's as well, and Darwin Bowls over the next few years especially. So we thank you very much for your time, Les, and we wish you very well in the tournament, unless we draw you, of course. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy your time in Darwin, mate. And and again, thank you for coming on, mate.
Okay, cheers, Al. Thanks, Motor.
Best of
and
luck.
Very enjoyable.
Okay, if you're just joining us, this is the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples Grand Final. Tonight is the opening night of the Darwin Bowls Carnival. We have a week-long tournament commencing, started tonight. We had the Mega Bowl, 1 bowl singles and the driving competition, proudly sponsored by the Cricket and Football Shop. And once that was completed, we decided to run the Men's Club Triples Final. That's played between Ben Trainor, Ian Smith and Daniel Baker versus Daniel Fekos, Julian Richards and Greg Wetzler. It's 18 ends, and the format is 3, 3 and 2 bowls for the skippers. So current score is, after 5 ends, score is 8-3, Greg Wetzler's way. Comes Daniel's second bowl here, and he's drawn the shot. Beautiful night here in Darwin, sitting a lovely 24, 25 degrees. Big crowd in tonight, coming in, having dinner. We've got a bit of live music happening, and come down to watch some quality bowls. Here comes Ben Trainor's last bowl. So 1 to Greg Wetzler at the moment. They've left plenty of room for the next lot. Here comes Ian Smith. Weight wasn't too bad. Julian Richards now on the mat. And looks pretty good. Yeah, good bowl. 2 to Greg Wetzler's team. Ian Smith now. Big shout out to Merv Howell watching from Bega in New South Wales. Welcome, hope you're enjoying the coverage. So 2 shots to Greg Wetzler's team. Currently up 8-3 after 5 ends. If you're just joining us, this is the grand final of the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples final. Tonight is the opening night of the week-long carnival that commences tomorrow. There's $25,000 prize money for the whole week. Full house every event. It's a lot of people from interstate and overseas, as we had Les Carter on as special guest before, and he's got some people from Hong Kong, and there's a few other people around as well. So big crowd in tonight. So at the moment, Greg Wetzler's team's holding 2, possibly 3. Following it down. He likes it. Yeah, pretty good. Looks like holding 3. Okay, so Daniel Baker's lining up. 3, possibly 4 down on the mat. Probably about a metre overweight. Greg down with his first bowl, currently holding 3, possibly 4, measure for 4. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that'll be enough for a counter. So currently holding 4, possibly 5. Potentially could be 5 shots here. And Daniel with his last bowl. Not 5 down anymore. Oh. Holding 1, possibly 2. As Julian just indicated, a trail, any movement of the jack potentially could make 4 or 5 shots.
Big chance here to put a gap in the scoreboard. He's not far away.
He's close. He's close. He's got it. What a
Great
bowl.
bowl.
Great bowl.
Brilliant bowl, Greg.
Taken 3 out. 4.
4, 5
5
it is.
shots. Great
bowl,
bowl.
Greg. Puts a big gap in the scoreboard. What are we at, mate?
That makes the score 13-3 after 6.
Yeah, not a surprise early lead because we know how good these boys can play. But for the quality of bowls, it's certainly the score's not showing how good the game actually has been.
Definitely not.
So we'll build on this from here. I think we're going to do one more interview, John. We've got the Bowls NT executive coming over for a chat, newly appointed. So we'll wait for him to roll over here in the next couple of minutes and have a little bit of chat to him and then concentrate on the bowls as well.
Another great start from Daniel. And a great crowd in tonight, isn't there, Alan? There's quite a few having dinner.
Yeah, there's everybody's having a feed, having a beer, having a soft drink, either. A Gatorade, as my co-commentator is. But yeah, no, everybody's enjoying it, and so far the quality of game is keeping everybody here, so which is what we wanted.
Great bowl here from Ben Trainor.
Yeah, very good, Benny. Benny, nice lead.
Lovely bowl.
There's a kitty off the line, but sits back behind it, which is what you want. Daniel coming down with his second bowl. Touch underneath. But not totally out of the head, but and we're getting people from all over Australia. We've got Merv Howell from Began, New South Wales. G'day, Merv. Hope you're enjoying the coverage.
And another one to Ben Trainor. It's holding two at the moment.
Nice second bowl from Benny. Daniel coming down with his last. He's not happy with.
I don't think he's
the
got
bowl.
enough on it again.
No, he's a bit short and a bit under. I
His
think.
first off end he's had tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, the way he started the game now, it's not too bad. So we're just going to welcome in for a few ends our newly appointed Bowls NT executive, Barry Beaumont, has taken on the job in the last sort of month and has done some great things already for our state and from anybody involved in our state.
Great bowl there.
We're very... Yeah, great bowl there by Benny.
Brilliant bowl.
We're very much excited about what Barry's going to keep bringing to the table, bringing the game forward. G'day, Barry. How are we?
Good evening, gentlemen. Yes, pleasure to be here.
You'd be happy with the turnout here. Obviously, club triples tonight. We've still got a big crowd watching the game at the moment. But, you'd be pretty excited about the future of Bowls NT, especially after the big announcement at Catherine today, which is a massive thing for the state.
Great bowl there, Julian Richards. Brilliant.
So obviously going forward, Baz, how are you finding your role to start with? What's the future plans, and what are you thinking about this week at the carnival, mate?
Yeah, so thanks, Al. Thanks, Motor. Doing a great job here. Very exciting news today for bowls in general, but also the Catherine community. $1 million grant from the government doesn't come along every day, and brilliant bowl. Brilliant bowl. Smithy's bowling very well.
Yeah, this whole front end, they're just one for one at the moment.
You take those bowls in the head every day of the week.
Yeah. It's been very good quality. So as we said, awesome news for obviously the Catherine community, Bowls NT in general. I can't wait to get down to Catherine and play a pennant or some tournaments down there under a cover. That'd be awesome on the new green.
Yeah, so it'll bring the second covered green into the NT, which obviously with the wet season and the heat levels in even in the dry, It's going to be a great facility. Very, very confident that Catherine Bowls Club is going to grow phenomenally. They haven't had a green for a long time, and another great bowl. That is brilliant.
Great bowls there, Smitty.
Holding 2, possibly 3.
So, quick score update here, boys. I've been chatting around.
13-3 to Greg Wetzler's team after 6 ends. 18 ends to be played. So plenty of time. Barry's
been obviously in his duties as Bowls NT exec and just a small bit of socialising. Hasn't realised the score. It's you sort of the high quality of bowls. As I just said to Motor, the scoreboard's not showing what we're actually watching at the moment. But Greg's team's managed to pick up a 4 and a 5 in the early ends. So
wow.
Bowls NT for you, Baz. It's obviously this time of the year. Carnival's huge. Plenty of people up here. Plenty of people coming up, plenty of sponsorship on board, which is great to see all our sponsors, not just here, but at Nightcliff as well over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, the carnival started with a new pairs tournament that you introduced, which was brilliant and had, I think, about 48 or 50 teams on the park. Nightcliff Bowls had Prestige Pairs last week, which I think had about the same on the park. A medley through the week. Obviously, we've got the men's carnival here and the women's carnival at Nightcliff this week, and we'll do a swap over. So you must be excited about taking on the role, mate, and what's actually happening up here at the moment, and the amount of people that are actually around and getting involved.
Yeah, no, it's a very very busy time this time of year, which is great. Lots of carnival staff and lots of people here. I think going forward, the important thing is to keep that keep the activity in bowls going for 12 months of the year. It's not just when the carnivals are here. I think we can do some special things and lift what we're doing in the downtime. Obviously, we're getting ready for nationals coming up in Tassie in November. So we've got the high performance squad that going through their processes. So yeah, I think we've got to build it, rather than just make it carnival time. I think we've got to strengthen our bowls over the 12 months, and with the addition of the Catherine Green and now this green, both undercover, means wet season bowls can really keep going.
Yeah, you're 100% correct. We all know, well, the Darwin locals know, and anybody that's been up here enough knows that 4 odd months of the year we obviously get a lot of rain, so our outside greens aren't overly accessible, but the participation levels during that time is probably what keeps, if we can build on that, keeps us moving forward, especially not just as clubs. Oh, great shot.
Great bowl.
Managed to take one out. Couldn't have hit it much better, but yeah, it's still holding 2 for Daniel with a free draw here to try and add to the count. Any small touch on the kitty, he would almost bring the back bowl in.
Like we have Ian Smith's brother, David John Smith, on board, saying, "Come on, little brother."
Who's the better bowler in the family, David, Ian or yourself, or the nephew? Obviously, a few of us know that the nephew is none other than Aaron Tees, one of the better bowlers in Australia. But back to that, Baz. Yeah, look, I think you're 100% correct. Obviously, we want to get that participation as a state up and running and have something not to do every part of the year, not just through this carnival. It's great to see all the interstaters get up here and support Darwin during this part of the year, but obviously as a state and as a state squad, both men and women, we obviously have got a lot to build on as the minnows of the country. But I think it's been a great last couple of months. We had Bowls Australia up here 6-7 weeks ago for a camp with our development players, who we have a couple on the green tonight with Daniel and Greg, and then they also spent some time with our state squads, both men and women, which I luckily enough to be a part of. I found very very informative, enjoyable, and very well worth attending. So hopefully that's something you can keep building on for us, and hopefully us can keep building on by supporting it. You know what I mean, as players.
Yeah, good ball there, Daniel.
Lengthen the end this end. Daniel winning the match. He's actually made it a bit longer.
Smart play, smart tactics. If you're getting beaten on the length, change it up. So, yeah, that's good. Yeah, definitely high performance. Bowls Australia really committed to Bowls NT, which is great. And, yeah, hopefully me being in the role, I can just try and... Yeah, great bowl, Ben Trainor.
Well done, Benny. Nice bowl.
Yeah, hopefully I can capitalise on the interest of bowls up here, and yeah, we can just make it stronger and stronger. I think that's the important thing. We have some brilliant bowlers in the territory, and yeah, just want to strengthen that. Get some juniors coming through, all sorts of little things that we can do better. So yeah, that's
exciting
good.
Time for the NT. So we'll. We won't keep you too much more longer, mate. Socialising to do. And what about the week, mate? Looking forward to the week. How's your side setting up for the fours and pairs, and how's your form for the singles, mate? Are we buying into Calcutta tomorrow night, or what? Sunday night, or what are we doing?
Definitely don't buy me. I'll be totally honest. I used to be totally focused on my bowls, but now I'm loving the job that I'm doing, and it's a bit like coaching a footy team. I think if you can. The coach probably gets more out of it than what the players do, and I'm a bit like that with Bowls NT at the moment. I love my bowls and I love to do well, but to see the NT successful would be much more enjoyable for me than anything else. But I'll still try and put a couple of close ones down, see what happens.
Sneak along for the weekend. While we've had you, Simon Grader Johnson has said to say good day, mate, and he'll see you over the weekend on Sunday.
Yes, I'll have the I'll transport waiting for you, mate. Can't wait to see you Sunday, and looking forward to hosting you and your partner. Who's that again?
I don't know. Simon's brought some bloke up here that a few of us might have heard of, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think Simon might be the underdog in that squad, trying to keep his name under the cards, but yeah, it's all good.
Looking forward to it, Sol. I'll catch you guys Sunday. Okay, cheers,
awesome.
boys.
Thanks, Baz, for your time, mate.
Thanks,
Enjoy the week.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, keep up the great work, Barry. Bowls NT's in a better place since you've come on board, so keep up the good work, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Cheers.
Okay, comes. Oh, Greg's having a look. Oh, yes. Great ball. Ian Smith, he's having a look. Oh. Currently holding one.
Part of that high performance squad.
Yeah, another good ball from Julian. We have shout out to Mike Watts watching from Aberystwyth. I hope I pronounced that right, Mike.
Is that somewhere in Wales? Aberystwyth. I don't know. Hopefully it's near Wrexham, my favourite footy club. And they were my favourite footy club before the Hollywood boys took it over too, by the way. But I'm sorry, I'm going to nick your name you Jay, because I'm not even going to try and do justice to your name. But Julian's going well at the moment, Jay. So they're having a very good game at the moment, very good tight tussle. But they've certainly got their noses in front at the moment. Obviously we're on the Bowls N2 Facebook page. Anybody watching at the moment, don't be scared to share it around, get it all out there. Our live streams, there'll be possibly another couple of live streams through the week, and possibly the Wednesday,
I believe
Wednesday pairs final, which is around 6 o'clock.
Correct, of the men's
The
carnival.
men's carnival pairs. And
Daniel's lining up for a
then
drive here.
Daniel Baker's having a drive. He's missed through the gaps. And then we're on again Friday. What time is that, Motor? Friday for the singles, the men's carnival singles.
I believe 3 o'clock. I'll have
3
to
o'clock,
I'll have
yeah.
to confirm that.
Keep a look on the Bowls N2 Facebook page and the Darwin Bowls Club Facebook page. So it'll certainly be updated. But yeah, there will certainly be another couple of live streams over the week of some of the bigger finals of the carnival.
It's going to be in a handy spot, especially with the weight that Daniel's playing. So I think he's 2 down at the moment, and he's going again. And
He's got a connection there, but has it gone out of bounds?
in or out?
No, stayed in.
Still in and holding 2. So free shot for a third. There's a couple more here. He's going to give him a handy lead.
Yeah, very much so. Has he got the pace to be in the count? Boys are fairly happy with it.
3.
Yep. Count of 3.
Makes that 16-5 after 8.
Probably not the scoreline anybody thought we'd see. But it's been some very good quality bowls to get there, that's for sure. Daniel leads us away on the 9th end. Touch short on that one. Benny stepping onto the mat. Mitch 18, mate. 18 for the club triples final, mate. So yeah, 10 to go, bud. Yeah, Benny's in the area, a little bit behind, but in the area certainly. Daniel with his second bowl.
Enough for shot.
Yep, good enough for shot. Matched up Benny's first one. Look forward to catching up with you, Mitch, over the weekend.
So if you're just joining the coverage, this is the Darwin Bowls Club men's triples grand final. Coincides with the opening night of the Darwin Bowls Club Carnival. Great bowler here from Ben Trainor.
Good shot there, mate.
Teams playing today, we've got Daniel Fekos, Julian Richards and Greg Wetzler playing against Ben Trainor, Ian Smith and Daniel Baker. Those that don't know, Daniel Baker is the appointed coach for the stateside for the Northern Territory. First appointment this year, so good to see a bit of youth and from looking at the squad and the trials that they've been performing, it looks like the NT might have a good go at it this year. You've been part of it yourself, Alan Moore. I think the change has been a fresh breath air for the NT.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, look, first time back in the squad for a couple of years after a bit of hiatus. It's certainly a very different look squad. Some new blood, some younger blood. It's and certainly with the new coach, obviously, and the support of the new Bowls NT exec and all the rest of the stuff that's happening up here at the moment. It's very much a different feel. That's for sure from a few years back when I last played just before COVID and called my retirement. That hasn't been that long a retirement, but looking forward to keep putting in the hard yards with the state training that we do each week up here, and then fingers crossed to who knows, hopefully make the squad and get down to the nationals. But either way I'll be at the nationals to support the boys. I'm lucky enough to have to play in the triples down there for the national titles with a couple of good mates, including one that's out here on the green at the moment, with Daniel Fekos. So. But it's a very different look and very different feel at the moment, both across the men's and women's, and I think it's only NT going upwards at the moment, which is good.
Absolutely. 18 ends.
Great
we're
shot
playing,
there, Jules.
Bill, 18 ends tonight. Great bowl there from Jules.
Mitch. Yeah, hopefully not against each other, mate, but we certainly enjoy an after beverage either way, mate. Talking about Mitch, I think Mitch, you might be able to correct me if you're still watching, but I think you're down on Tweed Heads next month, representing us, the NT in the indoor singles, winning your way through up here as our only qualifier. So good luck with that, mate. I think you'll go pretty well. So hopefully we'll all be tuning in and watching and supporting, mate. So good luck with that one.
So currently Greg's team looks like holding 1, possibly 2.
Daniel just scoping out the head, waiting to give some direction to Smitty. Obviously knows the importance of trying to win at least the next few ends, or at least the next, probably 3 out of 5 really, to get himself back into the game here. That's one of those bowls that anybody that's played bowls has been probably on the back end of, or have done ourselves. I don't think anybody in bowls can say we've never done one, Motor. I know you've done plenty of them.
Never been close enough to do that. And here comes Greg, currently holding 1, maybe 2, definitely 1. Plenty of room to draw another.
Down here. And Greg's added to the count. Probably the shot bowl at the moment. But definitely holding at least 2. Not really getting any indications off the boys whether it's 3, but it's at least 2.
Daniel's bowl, he looks pretty... he might be a bit quick, I think. Oh, no, that's it. That's number 1.
That's a pretty good bowl. That's
number 1.
That's what we sort of have come to expect from Bakes up here in the NT, especially when he's under pressure. He always seems to be able to grab one of them out. He certainly needs to hold an end or 2 in a row here. just to stop that scoreboard from ticking over.
Close here. Oh.
Greg has managed to get a hold of it, but yeah,
one
Ian
down.
Smith has just called one up. So Daniel's holding one with a free crack at trying to draw a 2. Control the end and try and go again.
That'll be 2.
Yeah, not bad. Both of Daniel's bowls.
Getting the measure out.
Both of Daniel's bowls within a couple of inches. They are measuring for the second though. Smitty seemed pretty confident, but Jules has asked for a tape. I've never seen this much
One.
support.
Another one.
Oh, it was only one. So that was a very good bowl by Daniel in the end.
That makes the score 17-5 after 9 ends.
We might have to double check that matter. I'll get our runner here next to us just to go and check. The boys on the scoreboard have got 16-5.
Yep, sorry, my mistake. Fat fingers. 16-5.
I'm sensing a theme on the stream comments tonight, though, Matt. Julian's getting a lot of support. Been called the king and everything. King Julian.
Been known to bribe a few people too.
Is that something we're used to? I don't think it is. But mind you, the way he's bowling, he probably deserves it at the moment. So
They're throwing this in ditch to ditch too. So mix it up. Greg's clapping it.
yeah, he's pretty
Not a bad opener.
handy. They're both much for muchness at the moment. So handy start by the leaders.
Two very good bowls from Ben Trainor. Bit more grass. If you've just joined us, this is the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples Grand Final. 18 ends. Current score is 16-5 after 9.
Opening night of our carnival motor. We started tonight with a bit of a social mega bowl, 1 bowl singles. I can't give you the guy's real name, but he's for anybody listening, his nickname was Mog. Mog won the 1 bowl singles. Took that out, and I actually didn't get the name of the 1 bowl drive.
I think it was one of the roll-off boys.
Yeah,
I saw.
it looked like one of the roll-off
It was
boys.
either
but,
Bill or John.
Yeah. So that was the start of the night. A couple of big social games. Everybody here to enjoy the start of the carnival.
Kick off tomorrow with the fours.
Yep.
Saturday and Sunday.
For Saturday, Sunday with some finals Saturday afternoon. Top eight of the fours go through to finals, playing off for about $9,000, I believe. I know in total there's about 25 grand up for grabs over the week. Some very, very tough teams up here over the next couple of days in the fours. So everybody will be back on the park here in the morning at 8 a.m. sharp. So yeah, to start the carnival off, and obviously we've got the men's club triples These boys have fought hard to get to the final. Our Friday night's been sponsored by CFS, who we had on earlier, the general manager in Darwin, who is doing a great job and supporting us very well. And we'll keep building through the week to what looks like going to be a very good week of bowls, week of social, week of fun, to be honest.
And I believe every event's full house, it's good to see.
Yeah, I think it's 36 teams in the fours. I can't tell you the exact number in the pairs because it's a morning and arvo draw, so there is full greens though, both morning and arvos, so I know it is definitely full. Singles is out to 88. There was 88 players entered in the singles. Great bowl there by Smitty. Holding a couple there at the moment, aren't they?
Could be three. He's asked for weight. Got one at the back.
And on top of the singles, we also have a Calcutta for the singles on Sunday night, so that'll be a fun night after the final of the fours. Julian's playing weight here, and he's managed to get two of them and kill the end.
Yep,
and they're going to throw it back and start again.
Yeah, Sue Warman, you're right. You've got to love this time of the year. Carnival's in July between Darwin Bowls Club and Nightcliff. The men's kicking off at Darwin this week and the ladies kicking off at Nightcliff, and then crossover the week after with the ladies here and at Darwin and the men at Nightcliff. Cracker 2 weeks. Lot of tourists in town. A lot of interstate people. Great for the local economy, and I think you'll find a lot of people trying to escape the cold weather from down south to come and enjoy this beautiful weather we have up here this time of the year. So it's good to see a lot of people here tonight, and look forward to the rest of the week. As Alan mentioned earlier, we'll try and endeavour to do some live stream of the men's pairs final on Wednesday evening at around 6 o'clock. And the men's singles final, which will be on the Friday afternoon, approximately 3 p.m. On the same platform. And I'm really looking forward to the singles. We've got a quality field in this year, and should be a great event.
Who's your tip, mate?
Well, I can't tip myself because I'm not entered. But,
don't bother tipping me because my singles form's not real great at the moment. So,
yeah,
but where are you sitting, mate?
You can't discount Les Carter, who won it last year. Obviously, our local boys, Tristan and Daniel, being local knowledge. And look, obviously, you can't discount the likes of Nathan Black. There's some quality players. And yourself, who do you?
I'm actually liking, only because I've seen him bowl a fair bit. I think he'll get under the guard of a few. But Nathan Murray, who's up from Victoria. He's playing with the Flem Chem boys, but Port Melbourne Bowls Club boy these days. But very, very good quality 4-bowl bowler and 2-bowl bowler. But I certainly think he'll go deep into the competition. And I can't discount my weak housemate because I'm putting him up and at the house. But and my skip in the fours, Justin Cribben, who's up from North Queensland, Townsville. I think he'll get under a lot of people's guards in the single as well because, again, a very, very good 4-bowl bowler. So, but, outside of the names you mentioned, mate, it's certainly up for grabs. But, I think there is some smokies that might float through. You've got last year's runner-up Rollins, Crookie from a couple of years ago, Roll-Off boys who we just mentioned before. One of the boys won the driving comp here tonight. There's some smokies that can get through the draw, just depending on how the draw opens up, I suppose.
That's right.
Also, Sue, I might as well mention you at the same time because I got in trouble before for not mentioning Auntie Kathy. So great to see you on board, Sue. Hope you have a great ladies tournament over at Nightcliff and back here when you come back here week after next. But to two of the best women in the NT have seen, I think, in Kathy McGowan and Sue Ormond over the years, and still doing plenty, especially for the women's game, but also around the traps for juniors, men's, watching Kathy out here the other day with Julian's daughter actually is just great to see. Great to see people giving back to the game and trying to bring on the next generation. So it's hopefully what builds the NT going forward.
Absolutely. So at the moment, we're on the 9th, playing the 10th end. The score is 16-5 to Greg Wetzler's team. Greg Wetzler has Julian Richards and Daniel Fekos, and playing against Daniel Baker's team with Ian Smith and Ben Trainor. Both Daniel and Julian have struggled this end. The extra length, it looks like it's found them out. Might be a good opportunity for Daniel's team to pick up a few numbers and just claw back on that score. Looks like Ian Smithy's got another good bowl coming here. Might be running a little bit. Both boys have struggled this long end.
As you know, Moto, you've played enough on this surface. This time of night as well, it can change very quickly in speed, draw, width.
I like this.
So then it becomes who can quickly adapt to that change.
This is good.
Yeah, he's very close. Yep.
Potentially 3, maybe
Yeah, it looks
4.
like 3 at least, doesn't it?
A bit closer this time.
Julian's got the little prance up. I think he's
Get under
gonna. He needs a clear air. Just going into the back of that. Might have cut one out.
Might have cut one out.
I'm getting some small hand signals after I've been waving like a lunatic behind your head, Motor, off the skipper and Greg telling me that possibly 2 down. It's a bit hard from this angle for us.
No, Daniel's not there.
No, Bakes looks a bit short with that one. As I said, it's a slight change in pace at this time of night. It can quickly change, and it catches you out very quickly. You don't think, like the temperature hasn't changed, the humidity really hasn't changed, but the pace of the green can change at this time of night. That's my excuse. That's my excuse most times anyway.
Smart move, you know. You've dropped a couple of ends, win the mat, go a bit longer, stretch it out. And
Greg's short here as well. Yeah.
comes Daniel's last bowl.
Certainly got a bit more pace than his first, but probably not enough to.
A bit too much.
Probably a bit too much and too wide as well for Dan.
Big bowl here from Greg.
Greg with the last. We'll wait for Julian's sort of reaction.
It's pretty close.
Far away.
Very close.
Gets a clear road.
No.
Oh,
Might go around.
Julian's got
Julian's got the
great
hand
ball
up.
there.
One shot. Great.
Great shot
ball.
there from Greg.
Great ball.
Looked like it was going to go under, smash into it, then goes around. Played a few funny buggers there, but anyway.
See what Greg will do with the mat this time.
So what's our score update, end update there, Marta?
17-5 after 10.
After 10, so 8 ends to go. Nice handy leg lead to Greg and his team at the moment. But, certainly wouldn't count Daniel and his team out for a comeback over the next few ends. But yeah, they certainly want to get moving in the next 2 to 3 ends at least.
Absolutely.
A couple of scores on the board and just start making it a little bit tighter. And
Definitely short in the end. Great start.
And Daniel started off very well.
Great start.
Great ball there by Daniel. Again, those watching via Bowls NT Facebook page, just share it around on your own, and YouTube. Share on your pages, your socials.
We're just learning this technology, so
hopefully
it's all coming through okay.
We get it out there, and as Motor said before, there'll be a couple more big games streamed this week, so anybody in the state will be able to keep up with what's going on. All the results for the whole carnival is linked to Bowls Link, so those bowlers out there especially, or anybody else, if you get in the Bowls Link and put Darwin Bowls Club into the search page, it'll come up as a current competition, and you'll be able to keep up with the current results. I believe we've got a couple of really good volunteers this weekend that will be keeping it updated game by game in all the fours, singles, pairs, the whole work. So you'll certainly be able to follow your loved ones, your friends, anybody you're interested in seeing how they're travelling, and see where it's all at.
Good bowl, Ben. 2 great bowls. Yeah, as you mentioned, Del, the volunteers. You'd be remiss to not thank all your volunteers. Without volunteers, you struggle to run events like this, and it's not sort of, a lot of people don't realise behind the scenes the amount of work that gets put in by volunteers. Here early in the morning, and then at the end of the night, cleaning up, packing away mats and kiddies, and of course the bar staff here as well. So,
and especially in a sport like this, Motor, you like those people that do volunteer and give up their time to do scores and umpiring and all that sort of stuff,
absolutely.
They actually don't get to play either. So they're giving up their time on the green and the sport that they love. So none of us can be on the green through these sorts of things without those that decide to stand off on the side and do all the extra work and probably more of the work behind the scenes. So.
Shout out to Graham Kiddo, who's just joined us.
Hey.
He reckons he taught Greg that bowl.
We were just talking about some NT legends in Sue Orman and Kathy McGowan, but on the men's side, I think we've just had one join us, Graham Kiddo. One of the best bowlers I saw up in the NT in my short time here with Graham. Unfortunately, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with Graham. I was starting up in the NT as Graham was finishing in the NT before his retirement down to Tasmania. Hope you guys are doing well down there, great. But yeah, he certainly could bowl. I know you got armchairs through a few state comps and club champ comps and state comps with playing under Graham. Motor.
He had a good couple of trips away, myself and Graham. One in particular was the Bowls Premier League when we represented the Northern Territory. Had a great weekend away.
My first state comp away was rooming with you two, I believe.
Correct.
And I got pushed out on the couch because of the snoring, to be honest. But it was still a great week. But yeah, I remember having a sore back sleeping on the worst couch in history for a week. But anyway, luckily used to play good bowls through the week.
Julian just knocked up Daniel's bowl, and that's shot now. They're worth probably 2-3 down. Jay Killer. No, Killer's playing in the fours, the pairs, and the singles. I don't think he's playing in the open fours, kicking off tomorrow in the fours. Great bowl here from Smithy. Oh no! Great.
No, you're correct. Yeah, Killer's. I've given Killer the Friday off. I think we might be hitting the golf course actually on Friday, but I'm hoping to get carried through the fours with Killer, Justin Cribben. Try and put a few lead bowls down for him, and hopefully he can do the rest at the other end. Boys, I can see the boys over in the corner enjoying their night.
Julian played a cracker out.
Great shot. Bad luck, Jules.
Just needed
Good
to
effort.
sit that blue bowl.
Julian did say to me before, actually, it's probably good timing, Graham, that you'd just come on. Graham did, I was having a chat with Jules before the game, and he did say to me that he has not won a club championship. He's been on a bit of a drought since Graham Kiddo carried him to one, back 6 years ago. So he was fairly pumped up for tonight. So looking to get his name back on the Darwin Bowls Club honour board. And so far he's certainly done his job in the team so far.
If you're just joining us, this is the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples Grand Final. It's played over 18 ends. Current score 17-5 after 10. And Greg Wetzler's team in front 17 and currently holding one in the head. And Greg now playing his first bowl. They're having a look at it. Oh, it's gone through that same hole.
Found the gap. So 8 o'clock Darwin time, Mata, for all those eastern seaboards and southerns. So this game's probably still got a good hour in it, and we're all back here in the morning for 7:30 for an 8 o'clock start. What I do know is a sneaky suggestion, mate.
It's going to be nice and cold in the morning.
Yeah. I do know that Greg's side has a bye in the morning in the fours, so you are...
Oh, great.
Great shot,
no. Don't know. Move the kitty back.
Julian's just over the head trying to make a decision. It's
Could be one down.
called it one down. So Smitty's bowl.
Greg's coming up to have a look.
Smitty's bowl shot. Greg's walking up. Just have a look. Great bowl by Daniel to change the head. So Greg's just let us know that he's one down. Thank you, Greg. Heading back to try and change that, obviously.
Last bowl.
He's got a little bit of weight on that shot.
A bit high, I think.
Yeah, just on that wider side of the green. Oh, so we're getting a different call from the other side, mate.
Right.
Smitty and Benny are telling Daniel to play it as though he's down. So
at this stage of the game,
Greg seemed pretty confident that he was down. So.
I think this sort of stage of the game, he sort of probably
Oh,
needs to
got
get some
play.
numbers, so he's got to play some weight.
He needs to
A
play.
little bit of weight to
Confident.
dislodge Julian's bowl.
He's certainly interested.
Oh, definitely.
Well, he's taken a measure out of it, put it that way. But
one shot.
yeah, he picked up the one. Well, keeps the end, keeps the mat, which is where he needs to be at the moment, with scores being
17-6 after 11. 17-7. And Ben's put the mat right back on the 6 foot mark and looking to throw another long end. Okay, comes Daniel's opening bowl. And played it pretty well. Throw pole. Playing the 12th end. This is over 18 ends. It's the Darwin Bowls Club Men's Club Triples Final. The format played this year is 3-3-2 with 2 bowls for the skippers. Oh, very close. Ben Trainor, very close. And a handy home. Comes Ben's last bowl, he's following it down. Yeah, played it pretty well. So that's 2, possibly 2 to Ben. Good reply here from Daniel. He's drawn it cold, I think. Yeah, beautiful bowl. That's a shot. 1 to Daniel. So the teams tonight representing both for the Darwin Bowls Club. You've got Daniel Fekos, Julian Richards and Greg Wetzler playing against Ben Trainor, Ian Smith and Daniel Baker. Greg likes it. It's Julian's first bowl. Yeah, lovely bowl. So it looks like Greg's team are currently holding 2 and a measure for 3. Daniel's having a good look at Ian's bowl. Smithy's bowl's coming down now. Very close here. Ah, great ball. Second shot. It's in a handy spot. Won't hurt being behind the head. So Daniel's asking Ian to play with some weight. Maybe a couple of metres through. It's gone under, I think. Oh, hello. Comes Julian's last bowl. Great bowl. Not quite sure how many they're holding. So I've just got indication that Greg's rink is holding one shot. Daniel's playing weight. And he was under.
Well, I had a couple of minute break there, Murder. I managed to convince one of NT's...
the people you run into.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Walk past a bar, I'll just set him up and then we'll have a chat. So we'll just see what Greg does here. What's on the head? He's got a couple.
So Greg's currently holding one.
Yep.
Looks like Daniel might be lining up for another drive, I think.
Greg's gone for back cover.
He's going for the kill. He's lining up.
No, doesn't like it. No, it's wide again. Greg's got another bowl, but I'm assuming they might just take the one.
Play it safe.
Yeah, Greg. That wasn't Greg's easiest of line up for bowls, so I don't think he was actually trying there. So we welcome to the coverage now for all those listening. Adam Hollingsworth, how are you, mate?
Good, how are yourself?
Yeah, very well, mate.
Adam, how are you, buddy?
So Adam is an integral part of our state squad at the moment. You're in the high performance squad for Bowls Australia, which is congrats on that, mate. And I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about that in a sec. Current pairs state champion.
Yes.
Heading down to Tasmania to try and knock off the nationals there, and obviously I'm assuming be part of the state squad for the sides as well. But yeah, welcome, mate.
Appreciate it, thank you.
How are you enjoying the night?
Oh, it's been good. Good atmosphere. Everyone's shown up at supporting the boys in their finals game. So yeah, it's really good.
So obviously being part of the state squad the last few years, it's we were just talking about it with Barry Beaumont and Les Carter and a couple others, and obviously I've noticed a difference just in the last sort of 6 months, but I'm assuming you've probably noticed a difference, that the participation, the higher level of bowls that we're sort of now probably getting as a group is with Bowls Australia also being involved, and that also leads into you guys, a few of you guys being picked into the high performance squad for the NT is obviously something that's pretty good for bowls in the NT, but also very good for you.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely in the past couple of years, we seem to pick up a bit of a slack that we've always been kind of highlighted for, that, you know, we're a bit of an easy beat and stuff like that to other states and territories and stuff like that. But nah, the boys are definitely getting around each other. I've noticed in our group, especially over the last 6 months, and you know, new faces as well, and just showing a little bit more competitive and stuff like that, and being selected in this high performance and being able to talk to Bowls Australia a little bit more has been really good, and definitely Baz being our face of the NT is definitely poking a couple of spots and able to get a few extra things going our way. So yeah, no, it's definitely coming our way.
And so with the high performance squad, mate, for those that don't understand, so you guys obviously get direct access to Bowls Australia coaches. Obviously you were part of the Bowls Australia camp that was up here 6-7 weeks ago as part of your high performance squad and part of the state squad. But how have you found that, and what have you derived out of that just in the short period that you've been in it, mate?
No, it's been good. So Kelly's taken over the role, and she's got a couple spots. So she's doing South Australia, ourselves, and WA. So she's looking after a large region, but she's definitely been in contact with us, which is good. And, you know, we'll be able to see her soon again. And over that weekend, it was really good just having the 8 of us out there and focusing on ourselves and, you know, seeing what we could bring to everyone else in the NT. Definitely exposed us to a lot more, and we have, you know, similar tools to what, you know, the big boys are using out there, and yeah, it's been great. Yeah,
and that's it. Kelly being Kelly Ray, who's obviously down in South Australia, and we obviously had Lindsay Armitage and Ian Ewing, who anybody in the bowls world, their names speak for themselves. But yeah, it was a great weekend. I was involved in the second part of it, but yeah, it was good. And for the carnival this week, mate, what's the plans? What are you playing?
Well, I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
You're not playing in any of it?
Nah, not.
Oh,
not,
Jesus!
not
wait a sec. The state of my team over there at the moment, I might be able to dump somebody and get you a game tomorrow the way they're going. But
if you want to fill a spot, no problems. Yeah, nah.
But then for Nightcliff as well, we spoke about Nightcliff a couple of times tonight. Obviously, you guys you're a Nightcliff Bowls Club member. You guys host them Ladies Carnival this week, which talking to a few girls is fairly good numbers and lots of people getting up for that. But then you guys host the Nightcliff Men's Carnival the week after this one.
Yep.
Obviously plenty of prize money on offer. A lot of the people that come up here for the 1 week stay around for the 2 weeks. But I'm assuming you've probably taken some days off to have a crack at that one.
Unfortunately, no, not again.
Your boss is still not giving you some time off.
No,
what's going on here,
unfortunately. So, no, I'm a little bit more focused on work at the moment. One of those things, just didn't get stuff organised and whatnot. There was actually a little bit of lack of communication between my team members, so, you know, I'm not taking the blame on this one.
No, yeah, blame someone else for that.
Definitely. So if he's on the live stream, Duggo needed to get his stuff in order and he didn't.
Jesus, Duggo. Now there's a name. He's I actually went looking for him before to have a chat to him, but he's.
I don't believe he's down tonight.
Nah,
actually.
He was here early having a roll out the back, but he has left us. But yeah, look. It's but look, as a even an onward spectator for the week, there's some high quality people up here. You'd be looking forward to watching the Nathan Blacks go around, the Nathan Murrays, the Justin Crimmins, the Les Carters. Like there's some, you know, it's probably one of the high quality fields we've seen here at the Darwin Bowls Club, especially.
Yeah, definitely.
And hopefully that flows on to some of the Nightcliff Carnival next week as well. But you'd be looking forward to watching some of those and catching up with some of the boys anyway.
Definitely Blackie. Haven't seen him in 6 months, so we'll see how he's rolling. Yeah. Hopefully he brings the right set of bowls out to Darwin and see if he wins a couple of things.
So is your money on the Calcutta tomorrow on Sunday night on Blackie?
I'll be keeping my wallet closed, unfortunately.
That's it. All right. Well, thanks, Ads. I know you were reluctant to come and talk to us, but thank you for your time, mate. Good luck with everything going forward. Good luck in great bowl there by
Smithies.
Very good bowl.
Just before you go, Ads, one question: which is the best Hollingsworth bowler in the family?
The best Hollingworth bowler in the house will have to be me at the moment.
What's wrong with Rooster?
He hasn't brought out the bowls in the last couple of months. He shows his talent here and there, but not really. If you just check our target bowl stats, I've got him by a couple of points.
Good stuff.
Good to hear.
Enjoy your night, mate.
In all seriousness, yeah, good luck in Tasmania with the state pairs with Mitchie. Good luck at the state sides, mate, which I'm sure you'll be a part of. And, thanks for coming on, mate, and good luck with everything going forward.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thanks, Al.
Thanks, Adam.
Thanks, buddy. Wasn't that hard, was it?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at my phone either.
Close here. Greg's. Oh, tell you what. Oh, stiff. One down. Big shout out to Chris Cherry, all the way from New Zealand. Chris was just over here last week. And, had a very enjoyable time. Gone home for a bit of detox, I believe. Hope you're going well, Chris, and I'm sure the weather's a bit different to what you experienced here the last week.
Daniel reckons that's where I need to stay, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. The boys are first trip here, so since we've come up here, we've been and supported their local tournaments a few times, but this is the first time boys have been able to get up here, so they all staying at my place, which will be a big week in itself.
Sorry, crew, I forgot to change the camera angle.
Thanks, buddy. Can you let Wazza know? Just tell him 5 minutes.
G'day to him.
So,
Radio.
Chris Cherry. Hello, Buff. How are you, mate? Good to see you online, mate, and having a look. Hopefully after a week at my place last week on holidays, you aren't sick of the voice yet, but I know my liver is certainly sick of you. But yeah, no, good to see you online, mate. Looking forward to a Bowls New Zealand trip for a few of us next year, which has been on the plans. And Motor, I'm not sure if we've told Johnny this yet, but he's part of that trip. But we'll get over there and support some New Zealand bowls. We've about 6 or 8 boys from the NT that are going to make the trek over and play in a couple of tournaments with you guys over there.
It's Daniel's last bowl. He really needs another one. No, he's short.
So where does that leave us, Motor?
One. That makes the score 8-18 after 13.
So we've got 5 ends left. So boys are changing it right up, bringing Benny's just brought the mat right up. Rolling Kitty to the tee, hopefully. But unfortunately, he might have overrolled that. So Daniel will get control of the mat again and put it at their length. Boys have got 5 ends left to go. 10 shots. It's certainly not undoable to get that margin back. But Daniel will be hoping in the next end or two that they can at least get a number somewhere. I'm assuming the Spain one is speed.
Okay, this is the 14th end. 18 ends to be played. 18-8 is the current score. Greg Wetzler's team's leading. Greg Wetzler's team consists of Daniel Fekos leading and Julian Richards in the middle. Playing against Daniel Baker, who's got Ben Trainor leading, and Ian Smith in the middle.
Again, we're very thankful for our sponsors. Obviously, CFS tonight. Motor, we had Darren on earlier with the pop-up shop here tonight, and they're going to have the pop-up shop here over the week. Darwin Galvanising, who is obviously Daniel Fekos, who's leading in this game at the moment, who's just played a great bowl. And sponsored a lot of the tournaments. Needs real estate, Grace Removals,
Smith Street
Dental, who's Smitty, who's playing second in Daniel Baker's side here tonight.
Territory Sports Medicine,
who I think the Hay Hows bring into our club. So yeah, plenty of great sponsors over the week that allow everyone to make the trip to Darwin and enjoy Darwin and the Bowls Carnival. So thank you to our sponsors.
Down while I can, too.
Great bowls, Daniel. So I've managed to find another guest, Johnny. Probably a final one for tonight.
Was he hiding in the bushes?
He has been hiding in the bushes. I think he's been trying to avoid us all night. But we've got to bring on the for any regulars up in Darwin, any regulars on our live stream would have heard his dulcet tones. But we've got Warren Corrower has joined us for a couple of ends just to say g'day and talk a bit of bowls. How are you, Woz?
Yeah, really good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, all good. It's been a great spectacle tonight. The boys are playing a really good game here, except it looks like it's just one-sided tonight, though.
Yeah, the scoreboard certainly indicates that, but you've been here the whole night. The game itself hasn't been that one-sided, but yeah, the boys, Greg, Daniel and Jules, have certainly just been able to manage those couple of big numbers early in the game, which gave them that little lead, and been able to manage to hold it, haven't they?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're playing really good bowls, which I haven't seen for a little while, but he comes. Anyway, it's good to see.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello,
Concentrate
Daniel.
on the bowls,
concentrate, mate.
I'm not sure you've been that good, Daniel.
Although he has played pretty good bowls. Yeah, he's going all right.
He's played pretty well. Daniel Fekos has just walked
I'm not sure he knows what day it is, but that's all right.
So, Carnival, was it? Looking forward to it as you do every year. You're excited by the week to come. The plenty of numbers here this year. And
winner of the fours last year too.
Winner of the fours last year.
Yeah, we're the winners of the fours. We're just trying to do a back-to-back, you know. But I hear you've got a pretty strong team.
I don't know. Yeah, look, I'm not sure about. I'm watching my three boys over in the corner. Just
are they still here? They should be home sleeping.
Into the rums over in the corner. So yeah, look, I'm not sure where we'll get to, but it's all good. But yourself personally,
I'm feeling pretty good.
The lead in, you're the champion of the arms tournament that was held here.
Oh, really? Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago.
Did you have to bring that up? But anyway,
no. You're a multifacet, mate. You can bowl without an arm, bowl with an arm. You're obviously a defending champion in the fours. You're a current state champion. You're going to surely be part of the over 60s state sides coming up.
Yeah.
You're pretty much a man of many talents,
Thanks,
including being able to sing a little.
Thanks,
jump
Al.
on YouTube and look for Warren Corrower and you'll be able to hear his dulcet tones.
Oh, thanks, Al. Yeah, you're a bit kind there. But, yeah, I've been lucky. I've had some good players there that helped me out to get through those finals, so that's good. Yeah. But
sorry. Who were they in the triples? What? Sorry, what? No. No, but yeah, you'd be looking forward to. You've got your usual strong side leading into the fours. I saw yourself and Paulie.
Paulie Roden and
Red Edwards.
Yeah, Red.
Who's your fourth player this year?
We've got Darren Rowland.
Jeez.
I haven't seen him yet.
I'm
hoping that he'll turn up tomorrow.
Let's just get someone who can't bowl.
Did you see him?
Yeah, he was here. He played in the one bowl singles earlier on tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
So a very strong side anyway going into the weekend. So you'll be looking forward to that. Playing the pairs and the singles.
Playing the singles. Yeah.
Not playing the pairs. Having a couple of days
No,
off.
I missed out on the singles. I couldn't find a partner.
Oh, what? Nobody wanted to play with you. What?
Oh, you know how it is. But anyway, that's all good. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great carnival.
Yeah.
It's always a good carnival.
Yeah, and it's been a great night, as we've touched on the coverage here a couple of times. You know, great turnout for the one bowl pairs, one bowl singles, one bowl drive.
Yeah.
Watching this quality game at the moment.
Yeah, what is it? 18.
Yeah, it is 18-8. Yeah, as I said,
this is running out of ends. Is it still 18 ends? Or?
Yeah, it is 18 ends.
Yeah,
Daniel's holding one there, from what I can gather.
They need a real handful here, don't they? I'm not sure how they're going to get that.
They need that handful just in that next end or two, I reckon.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky from here on in.
Just to get it there. So we'll watch what Daniel Daniel and Greg do here now.
Uh,
You want to commentate us through Daniel's bowl, mate? What do you think he's about to do?
well, he's holding one, so he's just got to draw another one by the looks of this. I think he's going to roll that one out. The
Green Julian's
the
bowl?
green Julian's bowl. Oh, he's very wide. What's he doing out there?
Yeah.
See, the thing is, we don't play this time at night.
We did notice the difference. We did say during the commentary, probably, half an hour, 40 minutes ago, you could really notice the difference in all 6 players.
Yeah, right.
The green speed must have changed dramatically because they just had that 1 or 2 ends.
Yeah,
where they
that's
just
right.
went-
And I think I've
went
noticed
off.
that too.
But
Yeah.
8:30 at night, was that be nearly your bedtime?
Yeah, I was
wasn't
going to say, haven't you got dinner to cook or?
See, good point. No, I cooked dinner earlier. The wife's arrived, so I've got to behave myself now. So
I did see the
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
Rainey over in the corner.
yeah.
Oh,
He rolled it. Not
Yeah.
quite enough.
Still one down. Daniel's holding one shot. I don't think he's really got much on. There's
No,
no
it's not.
opportunity to make any numbers there.
not in this end, I don't think. I think he's just going to be happy with trying to get at least one, maybe if he can try and draw a second. Try and get that mat back and dictate the length. Just try and see what he can do in the next end or two.
How's Benny going? Has anyone? He's just.
No,
he's going all right.
Yeah, he's been well. The 4, well, actually, all 6 have been very good.
Like you said earlier, the score hasn't really reflected the game.
Yeah, righto.
I think some of those ends early, like even though Greg and that picked up the 4s and the 5s early,
effort.
they were on ends that didn't dictate a 4 or 5 coming. Obviously, Greg played a massive bowl to get the 5.
Yeah, and that's sort of
Actually,
shot
he
in my head.
He
yeah.
played 2 because the 4 that he picked up early was off the drive into the ditch. So
Yeah, right.
Greg's just played a couple of really big bombs early in the game, which has given them that lead, and they've been able to hold on to it.
Oh, that's good for Greg because
Yeah.
you know it's a building thing for him too as well.
Oh,
you know, to
definitely.
build a bit of confidence.
Yep. And these 3 boys, I know those 3 boys play together tomorrow. Actually, I think all 6 play together tomorrow and just bring an extra person into
They do.
their 4 side.
He's gone wide there.
Tell
By
you
the
what.
looks.
He's a bit wide, I think.
Yeah, because I think Daniel Smitty, Trainor. Oh, actually, does Smitty play with Daniel tomorrow in the 4s? I know Jeffrey Boyd from Bendigo comes into Daniel's side tomorrow in the 4s. And I think Mickey Gardner, who's sitting not far from us, comes into Greg Wetzler's side tomorrow in the 4s. So they'll be very competitive. I'd assume these boys will be in the top end of the 4s at some stage over the weekend.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
All right. Well,
Thank you very much.
I know we've cut into your socialising time.
Yeah, I've got to go back. I've got to see what Paulie's up to. I think it's his shout. But
You make sure you look after Paulie.
Anyway,
And
always a
thank
pleasure,
you.
ladies and
Thanks,
gentlemen.
Woz.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming on, bud. Cheers, mate.
Go enjoy a sarsaparilla. Was it?
Thank you.
So Daniel's shortened the length this time. Close to minimum length. Sorry, crew. Ben's second bowl. Looks pretty good. Yeah, that's 2.
Pretty handy start there with Ben. Not that Daniel's that far away, but this is where Daniel's side just needs to. They definitely need to pick up a number in the next end or 2, I think.
You're right.
Daniel's pretty close, so he's just going to run through the hole.
one, maybe two down.
Sorry, Buff, I missed that comment from before, but yeah, pretty much anyone playing on this green's better than Corin Huddy, but I think that's a given.
That wouldn't be hard. He's been spelled third bowls in a handy spot.
Daniel and Greg both looking at this bowl. It feels like he's just going to go under again. But, yeah. So still holding two, Daniel.
Two to Daniel's team. And Smith put his first bowl down.
Pretty handy first bowl. Certainly not out of the area and could come in handy. Julian. Been very steady in this game, Julian. He's played some brilliant ends.
Just as you talked him up.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I obviously just mozzed him with that one.
Oh, yes, that could be.
Greg's just asked Julian to change hands due to the short bowl.
Oh, very nice.
Getting an indication from the skips, but I'm thinking Daniel's probably still 2 up. Definitely one.
Yeah, I think so. Smithy might be close here.
Yeah, a bit short.
Good indication there. Two
Two.
down.
So Benny Trainor. Benny Trainor's bowls are still holding shot.
G'day, Hans. Watching from South Africa. We're playing the 15th end. 18 ends to be played. It's the final of the Darwin Bowls Club men's club triples. Sits that bowl. Unlucky. Still two down.
On the crossover. Daniel holding 2. As we've discussed with the 10 shot margin with 5 to go, he certainly could do with a 2 or a 3, or if not better it. But Daniel's first one away.
I don't think he's there.
No, not at all.
No, he's short.
Greg's turned away
Greg's
from
turned
that
his
bowl
back.
straight away. Certainly didn't like it out of his hand. His weight was fine. He's obviously just started on the narrow line. Daniel with his last bowl. See if we can add. So to get him to front of Julian's green bowl there. creep a little further. It's going to roll.
He's fallen out.
Greg started on a narrow line again.
They're watching it.
Oh, great effort.
Great effort.
Still think at least one.
Oh, they got one shot.
On to Daniel. Oh, did Julian?
One to Greg.
Oh, really? Well, that obviously looked different from where we were sitting.
Yep, one to Greg.
4 ends to play, 11 the difference. 19-8.
19-9.
19-9, is it?
10 shots.
Hey, JC, nice to see you watching, mate, and enjoying. Even though the scoreboard is 19-9, the game has actually been a lot closer than that, to be honest. But,
Absolutely. Score does definitely not reflect the quality of the game.
No. So 4 ends to play. Let's see if Bakes' team can turn this around.
Okay, comes Daniel's first ball. Yeah, handy start. Great bowl from Ben. The Leeds have had a great tussle this game. There hasn't been much between them. It's been a great tussle. Yeah, Daniel's turned his back, didn't like that one. As we mentioned, this week commences the carnival here at Darwin. It runs for 2 weeks, with this commencing tomorrow. The men's carnival runs right through till Thursday, with final of the men's singles on the Friday, final of the men's pairs on Wednesday. We're going to try and endeavour to do some live streaming for both the men's pairs and the men's singles. So pretty much on the same platform you're watching tonight. We're going to endeavour to live stream the men's pairs on Wednesday, which will commence around 6 p.m. Darwin time, and the men's singles, which will be on Friday next week, approximately 3 p.m. Darwin time, Australian East Central time. Ben currently holding 2.
Oh, I can pull a number on this end. I can get a number on this end. That'd certainly make the next few ends very interesting. The Darwin Bowls Club crowd is still enjoying themselves. So I just went for a quick break and Yeah, there's very much some jovial spirit around the bowls club at the moment. Touch on the heavy side. So Smitty coming down, trying to build on the head.
Really need to try and get some numbers this end.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's probably the third shot.
That's 3. Julian's last ball. He really needs to cut it down. Might be still a bit pacey, I think.
Yeah, he still looks like he's running. Yeah, this could be leading to
open the ball game if
a build up of a number here. Smitty can nail this one for 4. This can put some pressure on Greg. He hasn't found himself under a lot of pressure this game, as in being numbers down when he's crossed over. So this could certainly help Daniel's cause of a late comeback. So
pressure's on now.
Holding 4.
4, potentially, could even be 5.
Yeah, I can't really see from this angle whether Smitty's is the 5th shot or... Me and Motor look making hand signals to the boys trying to get someone's attention, but
just got indication from Smithy they're holding 5. So Greg really needs to cut this down. He's following it.
He's got the trot up.
I don't know if it's a bit high or
they're not getting overly excited by it, but he's at least cut one out.
He's cut a few out.
Daniel's just asked what number shot. It's a 4th. So they're holding 3.
Holding 3.
Daniel's body language wasn't overly liking the bowl. Touch high to sit the bowl. He's got another chance here to cut it back.
Right, here comes his bowl down.
It's a bit heavier than the first. So Daniel's got a chance here to sit in that bowl for 5. He's only got to roll it once. It brings the front one back into the count.
Absolutely. Nothing to lose.
Just been indicated that Brisbane's 20 points ahead of Bulldogs at halftime too, man. Both of those are better sides than the one you follow. He's watching it. No. Body language tells me it's missing.
Still coming.
But now he's got excited about it.
Oh, close.
He certainly gave up on that halfway down and then got a bit excited towards the end.
Missed opportunity there. He had to.
Hey, sits that for 5. That certainly would have put the game up for grabs in the last couple. Mind you, if you can get a 3 here, it's only, 7 a difference, 2 to play, if he can get a 3. Taking 3 out. And
Close.
Still looking at the 4.
Might be an umpire job.
I'm just looking down, trying to work out who the umpire is at this time of night, and whether we actually. It might be you, Motor.
Oh, no.
Doesn't seem to be anybody here. So anyway, it'll be an interesting call. Ian Smith did say to Daniel that there's literally only a millimetre in it, but yeah, 3. So 7 the difference with 2 to play. Daniel in his unassuming self, Benny's just asked him across the green, what length do you want to play? And Daniel's just said, well, nothing's worked, so let's try again.
We're definitely not out of this.
No.
3 to go. 7 the difference.
Certainly capable of picking up a number again now and really making it interesting. So, to all those that are still watching, thank you for staying tuned. It's been a very good game, and hopefully with the other live streams through the week, with the Wednesday night final of the pairs and the Friday afternoon final of the singles, you can tune in, and I'm assuming there'll be some, again, very high quality games.
Great start.
Benny started this end very well. So yeah, again, thanks to all the sponsors, thanks to the Darwin Bowls Club. Do yourselves a favour if you ever thought about coming to Darwin and you enjoy the game of bowls, but even just enjoy travelling, get yourselves up here, that's for sure. At this time of the year, you can't beat the weather. We're a cruisy 27 to 31 degrees every day and minimums of about 16, 17 of a night time, so it certainly beats what's happening down south at the moment. So
definitely thinking about it, get in early.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, yes.
Need to get in early before
comps
it
do fill up very quick, being so popular, and especially with the money up for grabs these days.
Just follow the Darwin Bowls Club Facebook page, and you'll get notifications when the entries are open, and you can also enter online via the Darwin Bowls Club website. Ben holding currently 1. 3 ends to go, 7 shots the difference, 19-12. Greg Wetzler's team leading. Greg Wetzler, Julian Richards and Daniel Fekos playing against Daniel Baker, Ian Smith and Ben Trainor.
It's a perfect time of the year for especially our southern states motor to get up here. There's no pennant on down there at the moment. Obviously, us being both ex-Victorians, pennant season sort of doesn't start for another sort of month or 2 down that way, and there's not a lot of stuff happening in the bowls world down that way at the moment, so you'd be crazy not to take a couple of weeks off and get yourself up to the warmer weather and play some decent greens against some decent people and decent quality, and come and enjoy yourselves. Don't mention the casino buff, please. More so for the late nights, not so much the rest. Bit of a loose head there by Daniel.
Yeah. Again, another opportunity to get some numbers in.
Holding 1. Unfortunately, Benny wasn't able to make the most of that. Loose end by Daniel. But Smitty's on his way down with his first, but push Benny in. 2 down, but obviously the second one's not that close at the moment, but Julian looks like he's short with his first. Smitty on his way down with his second bowl. Needs to get through some traffic here by the looks of it.
Tight.
Yeah. Again, hasn't made the most of the loose-ish end. Are holding 2, but the second one's not the greatest second.
A few short bowls there.
Yeah.
Obviously, Green's starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, Green's changed again, I'm assuming.
Craig's give it a clap. He's liking it.
That'll be second shot now, so Smitty definitely needs to get a second one in here. Give Daniel a chance for a number.
Yeah, hit the nail on the head there, Jason Craig. It was definitely a missed opportunity last end, and this end as well. Looking at the head there, all those bowls are over a metre short. At this stage of the game, needing numbers, you've got to be up there.
Bakes really needs to get these 2 in. Pick up a 3 here and give him an outside chance
here,
on the last.
Game on. Looks like he's not a mile away.
No. Just touch the kitty, but stayed in for 2.
That's 2.
Yeah, Josh, you're right, mate. As Motor said, it certainly would have been a different game if he had taken that opportunity other. And this has probably been the loosest end by all, well, definitely by the front ends anyway. Other than Benny's first bowl, everything else was fairly loosish.
I don't think Greg's there.
No, Greg's not there.
With all the front.
Nope. He's joining the pile of bowls at the front. Daniel's got a chance here to make 3.
3. Any movement of the jack will bring in another one. Ben's bowl at the back. If he picks 3 or 4 here, it could game on.
Ball is away. Daniel is following it down. Has it got enough? Certainly tracking in the right way. Needs to get a clear run. Unfortunately, it was probably just a touch lacking in weight anyway. Even though it did hit the front bowl, I think it was going to finish on it.
Better weight.
Greg's asking that it's going to be close. Needs to drop. Needs to drop. He may have dropped in. Nope. 2, Ian Smith is telling us. Two down. Last end of the Darwin Bowls Club triples. 19-14 to Greg Wetzler. Julian Richards and Daniel Fekos, leading Daniel Baker, Ian Smith and Benny Trainor. 5 with 1 to play. Obviously, we would go into an extra end if Daniel's able to find a 5. Benny's first ball on its way. Tracking too bad.
Yeah, not a bad start.
Yep. 1 to build on, a little bit short, but... He swapped it. No, leave it. Swap cameras on it. Oh, what's it saying? Low battery.
Great bowl there from Daniel. Yeah, that's a nice lead bowl from Daniel when the opposition's needing 5. Mind you, Benny has had a very good crack at getting there, but yeah, Daniel would Greg would have to be happy where he's sitting at the moment. Daniel on his way down with his second. Greg's still watching. A little bit wide, but in the area. Weight was good.
Yeah. At this moment in time, Daniel really needs some bowls there. Give him a chance to be able to convert a number late in this end. Jason, I'd probably use Essendon more than North Melbourne, but at the moment. But yeah, look, it's looking that way. Greg's side has been pretty steady tonight. So. But I've seen Bakes do some stuff, so I'm not riding off the 5 just yet. It is getting harder and harder. But yeah, I wouldn't wipe him off. But with those sort of lead bowls, it's going to be fairly difficult from here. Smitty playing his first. Needs a couple of big bombs to give Daniel a chance to play something. Oh,
close.
See what they're trying to do. Greg's now called Julian for a bit of cover. Left the door open with a short bowl, but what they were trying to do is probably a bit harder now with that bowl there. But
called for more weight.
Yeah, Daniel's called him for a bit more weight. Change it up. Get something going. We've only a few bowls left.
It's in the area. In the area.
Oh.
Oh.
Probably wants that to stay up.
So I think Greg's holding 2, so I think best thing now is just to cover all bases now.
He's almost probably a 3 there with
2,
that.
maybe
wide.
3, so I think
wing bowl, but
Cover those three and cover the
can all
back.
see what Daniel's trying to do. So I'm
Absolutely.
assuming all Greg wants to see at the moment is something past the head in the middle of them all, and that's where Julian's
I
gone.
think
No, Daniel's called the kill.
Yeah, it's the only option they got now is the kill.
I've seen that direction with the finger up and thrown sideways before motor down at Nola a few times with a few boys that you used to play with down there.
Yes.
I think it was more out of frustration with you than anything else, which might have been Daniel's as well at the moment. I'm assuming Jules will be trying to be behind. Jules has got his squinty eyes on. How's he looking, Jules? Yeah, he's happy with that. Backus bowl on the green.
Daniel's got no choice but to kill.
Obviously, these three boys have played well. All six have, but knowing these three boys as well as we do, made it.
Yes.
And also knowing they have a bye in the morning in the fours.
Oh.
You think there might be some celebrations tonight? They'll be enjoying winning the club title together tonight.
I think it's a good thing they've got a bye in the morning.
It's worked out pretty well for them, I think.
This
Daniel
This
needs
is
to
close.
kill. Oh. It's certainly not over yet, but you certainly have most of your chips in Greg's rank at the moment, I think. Daniel could easily kill this and go again. Greg, I think, will just be looking, well, we've got some cuddles already going on at the back of the green, but... Greg's in the head. He's just drawn another wide wing bowl, just another protection bowl. I'm not really worried about it too much where it went, I don't think. It's up to Daniel now to try and kill this.
No, doesn't like it.
No, he's given up on it already. Boys are already shaking hands. Now, so Darwin Bowls Club Triples Grand Final has been won by Greg Wetzler, Julian Richards, Daniel Fekos with a score of, I'm assuming at least 20 to 14.
2014 is the final score.
They gave us a one. So, yeah, great effort by Daniel Baker, Ian Smith and Benny Trainor. It was a very, very good, high-quality game with some brilliant conversions early on by Greg. That's probably put the score the difference, but all six bowlers could be very happy with their efforts and should be looking forward to a big Darwin Bowls Carnival, mate.
Absolutely. Great event to kick off the opening night as well. It was really good. We'll just get Greg to jump in and have a quick chat to Greg.
We just before we wrap up, we've just dragged Greg off the green quickly. Well done, mate. Nice win.
Yeah, thank you. Front two played brilliant, so it was pretty nice to back up after those two. So
you had a bit of an armchair, really. We must admit, but mind you, the two big conversion shots for the 4 and the 5, getting that big lead early, were probably some big bowls, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely helped trying to get that lead up front. There's a couple of times in the second half of the game I didn't know whether to try and convert or try and just leave it to one down and just let the score do what it did. But no, it was a good game. It was awesome. Huge thanks to Bakes for playing tonight. That was brilliant. So it's always good to get to play against brilliant bowlers. So
yeah, that's it. All six bowled really, really well. The scoreline probably didn't dictate what quality of the game we watched and the average of 50, 60 people we had on the live stream tonight. So it was well done to everybody. So congratulations. As I just said to Moto, knowing you three well enough and also knowing you've got a bye in the morning, I'm assuming there'll be some celebrations tonight for winning a club championship with your three, mate. With a couple of mates, mate.
All right, cheers, mate.
All right, well, that concludes the stream. Alan Ma, thank you very much for joining me tonight. We had some great guests as well tonight. Like we said, we're looking Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, for the final of the men's pairs for the carnival. looking to live stream that, and then Friday, approximately 3 o'clock, we'll have the live stream of the men's singles. So men's singles is shaping up to be a cracker event. Really good quality field this year. Really looking forward to that. So hope the coverage was good. Hope you enjoyed it. It was our first crack at it, so hopefully it went all right. Once again, Al, thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy. Always a pleasure sitting with you for a couple of hours, and we'll get into the carnival and see how the rest of the week goes.
No worries. And like we said, same platform next Wednesday, 6 p.m. for the men's pairs, and then we'll kick off with on Friday for the men's singles. Okay, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and take care. And if you're thinking about Darwin for the carnival, like I said, get in early. Follow the Darwin Bowls Club Facebook page and Darwin website. You can enter online as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.